So this is the Currant Creek Cemetery, Currant Creek Pioneer Cemetery. This very ornate fence. And within this fence is Martin John Bender, 1869 to 1904, 35 years old when he died of scarlet fever, was it? I can't remember. And there's his two daughters. They died of the same disease. And they died within 3 weeks of each other. The mother was also sick with it, but she survived. But she survived without her two babies and her husband. And this ornate fence is made by the Stewart Iron Works, Cincinnati, Ohio. And this other wrought iron fence, less ornate, but still pretty cool. This is the patriarch of the family, John Bender, and his wife Annie Hammond Bender. This is their son-in-law, Henry H. Taylor. And this is Annie's mother, Grandma Hammond. Excuse my pickup. Then over this way, we have the two Beery children. They both died at a young age. On the right is Julia, and on the left is James. They both died in 1881. One is Julia on September 6th, and James on September 11th. Excuse me, September 1st. There's their footstones. And back here is an unmarked grave. You can see the base, and the base did have a slot in it, so it was a tablet. It was a tablet type of headstone. And we dug around here. We probed around and dug around and couldn't find any headstone, but there's the footstone for it. And as we were raking up and cleaning up here, we noticed these two rocks here, and then others, and we kind of think maybe there's side-by-side graves here. That's just speculation though, but it's definitely wide enough for two graves. And then over here behind the fence, this wire fence, is the Taylor family. There's Lloyd family. Margaret Lloyd. There's William Lloyd. He's the oldest burial that's marked here, 1879. And here is Jane Lloyd and William Lloyd. And here's their enclosure. And here they are in relationship to the Hammonds, Benders, over that way. But when we were leaving the other day, we were driving right through here. We were turning around here, and we happened to glance up here, looking at these Lloyd stones, this Lloyd plot, and we noticed this rock right here. It just for some reason stuck out. And so we stopped, and then we seen this one. And we said, and then all the lumber around here. And then, but everything was covered with pine needles. This stone right there and that supposedly footstone was the only thing visible. So we raked and we found all these stones. Those are right exactly where we found them. We found those stones, and so we raked all the pine needles out and exposed the stones all the way, and we put the lumber back as best we could right where we found it. So this is how we found it, only with all the pine needles removed. And you can see that there's definitely a grave here. And so we bought another unknown rock And so we got it here now. So that's about it for the Pioneer Cemetery at Currant Creek.